quick update on the 1K edition of Putting Y'all On. The deadline was Saturday, but now the deadline will be Sunday because Saturday I will not be able to make the video since something came up. I'll be making the video on Monday, and so you have until Sunday the 30th to get your links in for me to put on the special edition of Putting Y'all On. A lot of you guys have been sending your stuff in, and I think it's going to be a really cool video, so be sure to get all those videos in, all those links in by Sunday. Let's get to it. So the Carter 5 was supposed to drop. It hasn't yet. I'm sure it'll still drop today, but it just hasn't yet. The thing is, I need to make a video now because I have to do something later today. So now I need to put a video out today. So I've been wanting to do this for a while now. I have never heard any of Brockhampton's albums, and so I decided why not do a series, just like I did with Kid Cudi. We'll go through all 3 saturations, and finally we'll listen to Iridescence. I know it's the start of a new trilogy. Iridescence has nothing to do with saturation, so we're gonna get 4 Brockhampton videos. I don't know why I've never listened to them. It just, I don't know. Every time I heard like how hyped up they were, I just kind of lost interest. You know, I tried checking them out, listening to like clips here and there, and I just never really got into it. But there's got to be a reason for everybody to love them so much, and so here I am going in with an open mind. We're gonna listen to Saturation, the first one, and let's see what Brockhampton's got for us. We're gonna get right into it. The first track is Heat. I really hope this is good. We will get a Carter 5 video, we will get a Young Sinatra video, we will get a Yandi video. Whenever those come out, let's just get right into it. This is Saturation by Brockhampton, track 1, Heat.
Of fucking centerfolds, so I got secrets only me and all my niggas know. A kicking in the doors, I send a.
Oh my god, yo, this really grimy kick and snare that they're using. It sounds like really blown out. This really aggressive bass line. Production, it's like gritty and nasty and filthy.
I love when bitches bleed. If she sucking on the barrel, you can't hear a scream. So kiss the fucking call the cops on my niggas. That's the first one to go. The first shot I blow. Who they call the cops on my niggas? Shot the Ubi, the number 1 shot the. Put the man, so you when I'm on your block.
Delivery.
Black man in the street is official.
Yeah.
We riding out the spirit. We going out the pistol. The way I think, I hate the way it looms. I hate the way the things I say is in a. Fuck you. I'm breaking up so you can watch it back. Fuck you.
Yo.
Yeah, my bitch got better. Shit, my ass got better. And I forgave them bitches. So now
Yo, we get this really grimy, really hype, gritty beat, old school boom bap snare and kick. Really gritty bass line. Their deliveries are great. I mean, that bridge was crazy energetic. I mean, jeez, I was not expecting that. Really pleasantly surprising introduction to this project. Let's listen to Gold, track 2. Oh! Oh wow, turn this up. That loop is catchy. Dun, 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 dun.
Keep a gun chain on my neck, flies and jet. Boy, better treat me with respect.
Oh.
Keep a gun chain on my flies and jet.
Hold up. This beat is too nice. it's too wavy. That loop is too wavy. It's so bouncy. This hook is crazy.
rock the boat like a 1-hour pirate. Big James like a glitter on my eyelids.
Yeah.
2 a.m. mid at 5 on the highway. Snow and then put you in the moonlight.
That's so fire.
Pointed out like Duke, man.
Yo.
Bitch, I gotta move
What sound is that? No. It sounds like a little horn. Yo, is that a kazoo?
Black on red like I whipped the sample. Clip so long it'll make you mumble.
Hey yo, I love Merlin's accent. I've like already, this is something that I'm noticing that I'm really gonna like, is every verse of his.
You slip inside like a slip and slide. My electric eel do electric slide.
I walked in the party. I love me. I get so glad like oh.
Boy, better treat me with respect. Keep up, go chain. Yo, this dope.
That's a murder. That's a murder. That's a murder.
Hey yo, Dom's flow is crazy on this verse right now, and he thought he was sneaky. He thought he could get past me with that We Rock Pink Now on Wednesdays Mean Girls reference. He thought I wasn't gonna catch it, but I caught it. Yo, that was another great track, really energetic. I love the beat. Track 3 is Star. Another nasty beat. This is gonna go hard, I can tell, by the loop. That bass.
I'm a go Interstellar. I feel like Matthew McConaughey. I don't care for what they gotta say. Tony Perkins, how I dropped away. Jason Bourne with the headshot. John Wick, I don't leave a witness. Chris Paul, I'm assistant. Amir Gold, Blake Griffin.
Yeah.
Give me 48 minutes.
I'm the Black Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
You call me nigga Banks. Secret agent Cody Banks. Quarter pound of the doves. Paint the picture with the white does. Lionel Richie with the white bitch. Tried to tell it to her nicely, but she never wanna listen. MJ my initial.
Yeah.
Kobe Bryant with the spin moves. Indie niggas got issues. H-Town with Beyonce.
I just gave my nigga head. Standing on my 2 legs.
Oh shoot. Yo, I didn't know Kevin was gay. Or bi, or I don't, is he gay, right? I had no idea. That's dope that he just owns it on a rap verse like that. That's crazy.
They did fuck with me. I'm the only pop star with no money. Can't drive, so I'm still running. Uber taking on my shit in a weekend. We was
This delivery is...
Ice Cube on a Friday. Chris Tucker on a Friday. Michael Sarah on a Friday.
Yeah.
Jonah Hill on a Friday.
Yo, that was crazy. Crazy verses that just flow right into each other. I mean, it's like they just pass off the verse, you know, so smoothly. Just so dope. Next track is Boys.
I feel just like Zane. I feel just like Harry.
Yeah.
Cop it and I flip it, have this shit.
Zayn and Harry, members of One Direction. Brockhampton is a boy band. That's dope.
No Pirellis. Me and all my niggas. Southside One Direction.
Tens and tens got lens of mid-direction.
Yeah, nigga by the ounce. Selling ounces over here, nigga.
Low-key on my heart though. When I ain't dropping an album yet, I'm something like a poster. Sitting on your girl's wall and something about my face.
The beat is cool because it feels like it's switching a little bit for every different verse. That little flute is nice. That's dope. Yeah.
Why you crying like some infants? You don't wanna be a witness, do you better mind fucking business? All these crimes in my dinner. We the only dogs spitting venom. Till the stars try to kill it. Used to avoid, used to being paranoid. Huffing all my boys, pack it up, I shake the world like extra boys. Give me love before you try to give me noise of the store.
I like the strings. This is dope. That's a cool track. I feel like it's a little more mellow. It's a little more smooth. I like it though. It's dope. The next track is Tupac.
But I'm in the shadows. Hella drugs and ammo. Kicking doors, my ammo. I'm missing out.
Where are you going?
Oh, and it flows right into skit 1.
What happened to y'all's house?
So with Tupac, we get this really honest verse, we get this really sincere verse, and then we get a really quick skit. I think it's cool, you know, it's alright, it's not bad. I do like Tupac, even though it was short, it felt kind of like an interlude. But the next track is Fake, and I'm reading the lyrics on my phone now since the screen here is all screwed up. I don't know where, it just does this thing where it turns off and turns on like by itself. It stays doing that for a while. So that's why I'm looking down at my phone, but I am focused, I am listening. Don't worry about it. Crazy Mac Miller vibes. This bass line is dope.
Nigga talk shit, I'll figure you out. If you got a problem, we can figure it out. I'm from H-Town with the gold in my mouth. Southside niggas put a hole in your house. Niggas take money to their legs for gold. Gotta get a gun for your hateful foes. Flex too hard, he can't be close. Like a Somali pirate. Don't say that. Failed middle school and college. Don't say that. Daddy said I is the Sahara. Does she do like Casa Merlin? Walk on with a good haircut, magic tricks and magic dick.
It's cool. It's not amazing. It's okay. I dig the hook. I think the hook is a really nice Mac Miller vibe. I like the beat. I like the really chill vibes that it gives off. I didn't like the fact that they pitched up the verses. I thought that was weird. And I get that weird is kind of like their thing, but I just didn't like the way it sounded. Other than that, I think it's a cool song. It's chill, it's mellow, it's dope. It's not bad music, that's for sure. Alright, yo, check this out. So we had some technical difficulties and I had to stop the video. It is now the day after. I've handled the problems and we're gonna keep listening to this project. This is the first time I've ever had to make a video like throughout 2 different days, so I'm feeling good. I was enjoying the project. The last couple songs, I know you guys didn't get a really solid review because I was focused on like the stuff that was going on here, but I think Tupac and Skit 1 were really great. It was really cool to hear Amir's perspective and how, the trouble that he used to get into and stuff like that. If I'm being honest, I didn't see really the need for the skit, but that's alright. Fake was really wavy. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was also a really dope song, but that's just like a recap. Now we're on Bank. Let's just continue this review. So I'm sorry about the technical difficulties, but we handled it. We're here.
See, I've been tripping and falling, no more slipping and stalling. Got no numbers, I'm calling, just wanna be in the coffin. All the trouble we've been causing, business in my headphones.
Yeah.
So I can listen to
the little vocals and the beat are really interesting. It's really interesting. I hear like a xylophone also in the beat. It's really creative. It's different. I like it. It's cool. Yeah.
Niggas on that word of mouth, say they see them boy come out. I ain't never bothered, nigga, best believe I ain't out.
The delivery is really hype and energetic. I like it.
If I need to talk, let me know. Cause I don't do much talking.
The beat switch?
About the money.
Just the bass line now?
Offer, let me know. Until I move to Cali. Money.
Oh yeah. This half of the beat is super dope. The delivery, look at the energy. And I'm assuming it plays right into Skit 2.
Me hago Roberto. La verdad que no creo que nadie me recuerde después de matarme esa noche.
Yo, that's weird. That skit? That's weird. So apparently, Roberto is planning on killing himself, which is crazy. So track 10 is Trip. But my thoughts on Bank, I think that the production during the part where Amir came in, where it was just that really filthy bass line, I think that was a really hype beat switch. I think that that was probably my favorite part of the song. Well, I wish that the snare was a little bit louder, that's for sure. I felt like there wasn't that really, like that snap on the 2 and 4, you know what I mean? But otherwise, I think that it's a really great, energetic song. I think that their deliveries are really solid and definitely really catchy. Track 10 is Trip. I already like this beat. Yeah, it's really chill, but it's like melodic and catchy. I like the vocalizing in the background. I like the little harmonizing on the keyboard in the background. It's cool. It's really smooth.
I need another pill. Snort it, let it drip. I'm with my white friends. We getting wasted.
Yeah.
Guess I wasn't lucky. Family full of athletes. I was kinda chubby. Shit was never sunny.
So we get the verses, and it feels like they're talking about depression and feeling like you're alone, feeling like no one understands you and how different you are, and life is a disgrace. I want to say goodbye to this town. It feels like they're talking about depression and suicide and all the emotions that come with it. I think it's an interesting way to talk about it on a song. I do think that I don't really like the way they pitch up their voices. I think that the beat is cool, but it's not really very interesting. It feels almost like a lullaby-ish. So what I want to say is the lyrics are great, the subject matter is very important and needs to be talked about, but this track is a little boring. That's just my thoughts on it. Track 11 is Swim. Guitars, it's dope.
I love it on you.
Production's really dope. I'm a big fan of the guitars, the flutes, all the little whistles. I like it.
I can't California. I cannot afford this. I just want a fortune. I don't want cash. I dreamed last night that she loved me back. He got in my head, so a nigga bounce back.
Yeah. It's a solid verse.
Fell in love, but it ain't gon' last. I just playing like I ain't gon' crash. I ain't tripping, I'm just feeling what I say. I ain't talking, I'm just feeling from my brain.
Yeah.
Everybody think I gotta figure it out. Chasing sanity while niggas chasing clout.
It's a great vibe, and they ride this beat really well. This is cool. Not bad. It's another great vibe. It feels almost like a summer song with the little guitar. It feels like a really 80s vibe with that guitar and the way that it was sounding. They've got these little whistles in the production. They've got these really smooth keys, playing around with the melodies on the keyboard. And of course, the deliveries are really great. They're really smooth. The use of auto-tune is really subtle. Not that it's subtle, because you can obviously tell that they're using it, but it's used really well so that it sounds smooth. It sounds good, you know, it's not really harsh. The notes aren't, you know, all over the place. There's no really crazy runs or riffs. So I think that it's a really nice song. It's a really cool vibe. Track 12 is Bump.
Tucking on my pink red, smelling like you said more. I just want that bump, bump in my trunk.
That switch up?
When this ends, and keep the water and the lights on, spray it like it's lights on. Your bitch don't like the dark, so we.
Oh, I love the hard hitting,
with my chains on,
distorted verses.
Sell it by the gram now. Tell me who you fuck with. When this ends.
Oh, we got a little bit of a backup vocals now. I love the switches. Yo, they're crazy. They're creative. They're talented. It's a great track. So again, when the guitars come in, it feels really like old school. It feels almost like a 50s, 60s doo-wop vibe, especially when those little backup vocals come in and they're like, and when this ends. The hook just feels so happy, you know? Hold on, I'm itchy. The hook just feels so happy, but we get this really energetic, distorted, just raw verses, and the beat just switches completely every time the hook comes in and out. I don't know. It's just really creative and it's enjoyable, you know? It's not like done badly. They do it really well. Track 13 is Cash. More guitars. I'm digging their use of guitars. I love it. It adds such a great vibe to any song.
Gotta keep it tucked, cause why they wanna bug with some niggas like us? Confederate flag, neighbors call me back. Who come at my scholarship and kick us out our neighborhood? Play our music, make them rich. Play our music, make them rich.
Yo, yeah, this is it, Chief.
Niggas kill you for $1. Listen to them holler. Big blood ballers with a crown on my corner.
Yeah.
Cracking marijuana.
This is dope.
I got a team I'm committed crime for. Got some bad homies I ain't get to cry for. Cause I gon' fall. You don't know that the poor eat the rich when there's no profit. They gave you the floor, but you brought up the wrong topic. So
yeah, this is it. This is dope. Really well produced track. I love the guitar. I love the vibe. It's really simple. The drums come in. They're really basic when they're rapping. Their verses, they talk about their struggles, you know? They talk about their struggles as black men in... Jeez, I gotta stop messing with this. In suburban society, dealing with discrimination and with hatred and with making other people rich by working for them, you know, and so it's like them against the world, and they're trying to break out from this this situation that they're in. This is skit 3.
No sé, hay días que uno piensa, o sea, no sabe cuál es su sitio, no sabe cuál es su sitio en el mundo.
Yeah, so he asks, do you ever feel like you don't belong? And he basically says, yeah, it's hard to know your place in the world. It's hard to know your place sometimes in your circle of friends. It's tough living life, feeling uncomfortable in your own skin. So yeah, sometimes I feel like I don't belong anywhere. Relatable for sure, you know, who hasn't felt that way at some point. So next is Milk.
I ain't the same nigga that I once was. I lost my fucking mind, and then I fell in love. I did a bunch of drugs, bought food stamps. I just moved to California with my boy band. Dropped out of a good school, hippies in my commune. I left for Burnt Street. Wouldn't be talking to you, walking through the pitfalls of a college student. Crazy how you get them letters and then.
Yo, this production's beautiful, first of all. Really great vibe. I love the instruments in the background. Instrumental is setting the tone for this track, which appears to be about like overcoming and being better than you were before.
I gotta get better at being who I am.
Who wanna give me some dollar bills, y'all? Yeah.
Often wake a nigga up. I'm used to being sad and I'm used to being down. I'm used to being used. I miss my boy being around.
Kevin's verse was okay.
I just wanna be somebody someday.
Yeah.
Dropping all I got on this one way.
Yeah.
Start moving forward.
Yeah.
So many things I wanna say, but I'm not sure need to be known. But everybody swear.
Oh, that's a great track. That is a fantastic song. The only verse that I thought was iffy was Kevin's. All the other ones I think were really, really dope. That was an awesome track. I love the production. I love the subject matter. I love how they're talking about overcoming and being better and facing things head on. And coincidentally, or maybe not so much, the next track is called Face. So let's get it.
Tell me what you're waiting for. I just wanna hold you. I can see the past in your eyes. I know the future has been passing you by.
Yeah.
These other niggas, they just passing your time. They don't know.
Cause I don't trust nobody, baby. I trust them to moving just like a save. Anytimes are coming just like a version. Get you out of my head. Cause lately I'm in it about dick.
Yeah. This is smooth. This is smooth. I like this. This is not bad.
I need a friend. I need a friend. And you need a home. You need a home. I love when you come. I love when you come. I still feel alone. You make it warm in my bed. Butterflies in my head.
This might be my favorite part of the track. This is dope. Yo, that last part with Joba, that was probably my favorite part. That was like super vulnerable. I love his delivery. I love everything about that part, man. This track is so smooth. The subject matter, of course, is love and their relationships with the people that they love. Let's keep going. We're gonna head right on to the last track. It's called Waste, and then we'll get to the review of the project as a whole. I love this. Oh. Oh my God, this is amazing, dude. What a way to end this off. Yo, this is incredible. This is awesome. That's my second favorite track off this project, and it's the last one. My first favorite is Gold. Second favorite is Waste. But anyways, yo, this project, really pleasantly surprising. I've really enjoyed it. I think that I can see why I would start listening and then get turned off by it, because a lot of the songs here are really experimental, they're really creative and definitely kind of weird for sure. But sitting down and listening through all of it, you start to understand their overall sound, the way that they interact with the production, with the beats, with the melodies, the talent in each and every individual member in the group. Incredible. So I really enjoyed this project. I'm gonna be doing Saturation 2, 3, and then Iridescence. I can't speak as to when the videos will come out. Bear with me, I will get to all of them. Man, I enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys think about the video in the comments, and what you guys think about the series that I'm about to do with Brockhampton. Subscribe to the channel if you have not. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it. Hit me up on my social medias on screen in the description below. Deadline is Sunday for putting y'all on 1K edition. Thank you all for watching. I'll be back very soon. Peace.